It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
We made it to another weekend. Yes, we did. It is Friday. That's what the calendar says, but I like to say Friday. Like, yay! Yay, it's Friday. My name is Geno Jones. I guess you kind of figured that out, right? You see that sign in the background? It is time for the Geno Jones Show. I come to you Monday through Friday, live, 6:30 p.m. here on my YouTube channel. So, like, share, and subscribe. Let me say that again. Like, share, and subscribe to the Geno Jones channel right here on YouTube. If you'd like to be a sponsor, I'd love to have you as a sponsor. If you'd like to advertise, I'd love to have you advertise. If you are looking for the ultimate pitch man to help you build your brand, your business, help you move and sell some products, your goods, your services, me, myself, and I am the king, not the king, the king of pitchmen. So holla at your boy. Leave me a message right here at my YouTube channel. I'll give you my email address at the end of the day. Yes, we have made it to another weekend. So, the end of the week, my weekend review, I want to do some really good news. And there was one main thing that happened this week. Like for me, I thought it was just the greatest thing that happened. I mean, the joy, I saw so many people get it, brought tears to my eyes. So that's going to be our theme for today. I'm going to have a conversation with a young woman who, her and the lives of herself and her 4 children were changed for the better in an instant, thanks to something that happened the other day. First, let me tell you about this. The weekend is here. So, must-see TV. Ladies and gentlemen, after how many years? Well, the last one, it was done in the 90s. Here we are 20 plus years later, Space Jam. Yes, we finally have a new Space Jam movie. It is called Space Jam: A New Legacy. Now, some of you all may call it Space Jam 2, starring LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, who I hope is finding his way down to Los Angeles to play with the Lakers, not that JV team called the Clippers, the real team of Los Angeles, basketball team, the Lakers, and Bugs Bunny. You can't have Space Jam without Bugs Bunny and the whole crew. So it's out now. You can go to the movies and see it, or you can, if you've got the apps, you can stream it. I believe it's HBO Plus. So shout out to LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny, Bugs Bunny. I'm a kid at heart, and Bugs is one of my favorite cartoons, still is, of all time. Bugs Bunny. All right, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of kids, being a big kid. So yesterday, on the 15th of July, something happened that affected the lives of 60 million children in America. Something good, something positive happened. Something that happened overnight when they woke up in the morning. Something happened to change their lives for the better, for at least the next 6 months, and hopefully permanently. The child tax care credits hit the bank accounts of the parents of 60 million children. So children under 7, $300 a month per child. Kids from 7 to 17, $250 per month per child. If you need some more information about that, go to ctc.org. ctc.org. Got that? childtaxcredit.org, and you can get all the information if you didn't get your money, or maybe you didn't file a tax return in 2019 or 2020 because you didn't make enough money. But they'll let you know what you need to do, because some people don't even make enough to some people don't even make enough for them to take taxes out of their check, but they still have children and families. Speaking of children and families, I want to bring a young lady on camera who's in Memphis, Tennessee. She is the mom of 4, including 2 brand new twins that are less than 1 year old, who received her child tax care credit, and it's made her and her kids' lives a lot better. So I wanted to bring this young lady on camera and let her tell you her story and why this is so important to her and her children and how they felt in real time and what did they do with the money? Did they maybe buy a pair of shoes, pay off some bills, or start, doing school supply shopping or whatever? Maybe save a little bit or try to take a little vacation, maybe take the kids to an amusement park or zoo, or maybe go out to have a family dinner, whatever it could be. We're going to find out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, on camera, I bring you Miss Samantha Hill. Hello, Samantha. How are you?
I'm fine.
So, I introduced in my introduction. I told the world that you were fortunate enough. So you got 4 kids. So you got 2 twins that are less than a year old. So tell us, tell us the name of the kids and give us their ages.
Well, my oldest is Alex. He's 12. Adarian is 4. And Austin and Autumn, they're 1. They turned 1 on June 19th.
So I can imagine that, it's got to be challenging, a young mom with 4 kids before you got that child tax credit. What was probably outside of the obvious, but I'll let you tell your story. What was like the biggest challenge that you have every month just being a young mom with a growing family like that?
The biggest thing I probably would say would be rent, diapers, and wipes.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, with 2 twins like that. Wow, you changing for 2, not 1. I can't even imagine. I remember changing for 1, but changing for 2, that's got to be that has got to be a challenge. It's got to be double the cost for everything. Wipes,
yes,
diapers, food, you name it. You got to.
Yes.
And then
you got to buy everything in bulk.
I bet you do. So those warehouse memberships must come in handy for you.
Sam's Club is awesome.
So let's talk about yesterday. So you knew you got this money. So even though you knew that you were going to get this child tax credit, was it a part of you at any time? Did you say, man, I hope they don't screw this up, or is this too good to be true? I really hope that we're going to get this money. Were you anxious or excited? So tell us your emotions, knowing that you were going to receive this child tax credit. I'm sure you didn't forget. Some people say, I forgot that I was going to get this money. I don't know how. But tell us, how were you feeling leading up to it?
Yeah, I didn't forget. I knew it was coming. But well, like you said, like for single moms and dads, for just parents, period. Yeah. We're not making enough to pay our bills and to take care of our kids, put gas in the car. So this money is like really helping, because some kids, some parents don't know how they're going to buy their kids school clothes or school supplies or just clothes, food, anything, you name it, period, because food stamps help, but some people don't even get food stamps. So the cost of everything is going up, but they don't pay us enough to work or to pay our bills.
So Samantha, did the kids know that you guys were going to get this money, this extra money in for the family before yesterday? And if they did, what was, first tell us if they knew, and then part 2 of that, what was their reaction? What was your reaction to yesterday morning when you woke up and you checked your bank account and you saw that money there?
My oldest knew. My 12-year-old Alex, he knew. And all he could say was, Ma, you gonna break me off some money? No. But my youngest, they don't know no better. They just be like, okay. The twins don't know nothing. They just want to know when they're gonna get their next cup of milk. Right. But when I check my account, I get a notification. Okay. So when I got a notification, I said, what now? And I looked, I said, ooh, I got some money. And I said, okay, I got to pay this. I'm going to put this to the side. Okay, I'm going to pay half of this, pay half the rent, pay half of this. And I said, ooh, school shopping coming up. Okay, I got to load everybody in the car. So we go school shopping.
So I had to be fun. So tell us, what was that experience like? And your oldest, is he still saying, yo, Mom, you going to break me off with something?
All the time. all the time. But I did give him some. I did put a little bit in his little green light account.
Okay,
I
great.
put some in his green light account, to kind of show him a little bit of responsibility, so because the money is it helps the parents, but it's also for the children as well.
Exactly.
So it's not just all about us. Our time come around tax time,
Right.
but
So
this
what
money
was
is for them.
so what was that shopping trip like yesterday? I'm sure it had to be fun. Tell us about that.
Yes, my son, my oldest, he said, "Oh, ma, I need some socks. I need some shirts. I need this. I need that." I said, "Okay, well, we have to shop responsibly, but also get the stuff that you need. But we still have to think about a Darian and the twins on top of that." So he's like, "Okay, so I got everybody's socks, shoe, well, not shoes yet, but socks, clothes, little clothes for the twins, little outfits." And Darian, he's about to start school now, so I had to go get some school clothes for him, have him try them on and everything. So yeah,
So
it was
th-
pretty good. It was pretty good.
so I could imagine, but I want you to just talk about this. Just speak from your heart, and we just want to hear it and hear your words. This is once you saw that and knowing that you'll see this money on the 15th of every month, I could imagine that you probably, especially you, because the kids is like you said, even your oldest, he's still a kid, but you got to be able. I would think that you can probably sleep better. And when you saw that money, you knew it was coming, but when you saw it, was there a big exhale like? And did the stress and anxiety say, "Oh man, thank God, I knew it was coming," but my grandmother taught me, don't count money. I don't count any money that I don't have in my hand. You can promise me, you can tell me, but until it's in my hand or I see it in my account, then I act like I don't have it because anything can happen. So
Right.
how much of a relief just emotionally and just because that stress can affect you not just mentally but spiritually. So I can
It was
imagine, but speak to that.
it was actually a big relief. Like it really was because like I said, like I paid half of my rent. And rent nowadays is high. It's not how it used to be back then, and I just don't want my kids to see me struggle
Yeah.
because they shouldn't have to worry about, "Oh mama, do you have enough for this?" Or, "Oh mama, do you have," they shouldn't have to worry about
Right.
this. So getting this extra money, it literally helped a whole lot because then I had like a whole bunch of stuff running through my mind like, "Oh, I could pay the lights," or, "Oh, I could pay this," or, "Oh, I need to put gas in my car," because your car is the most important thing. I don't care what nobody say. Transportation is very important because it's going to get you from point A to point B, C, D, and wherever you need to be.
Right. And you can't go to work
So
and make money if you can't get there.
exactly. So I was really relieved. That's like I woke up and I said, "Ooh," and I checked my account. I said, "Okay." And then I went back to sleep, and then I was like, "Ooh, I got money." But see, I had to transfer it to my savings account just in case I had something connected to my checkings account that
Right.
might take it. And I was like, "Okay, put it aside, then figure everything out when I actually wake up." So this money is it. I hope that they have it going past December because what people don't realize is it's hard out here. It's
Yeah.
not the 80s or the 70s or the 90s no more, or the early 2000s. Like stuff has happened that actually changed our lives, like literally. So I hope they keep it going because it's parents, families out here that don't even have a home because they don't make enough money to afford a home
Yeah.
or to afford clothes on their kids' back or food in their stomach. Like I could go without, but my kids need it more than I do because they can't work. They don't know how it is to be responsible. And that's where we come in as parents. So they need to keep this going because it's actually a blessing and a relief to have this going because stress could kill you. Stress is
Yeah,
beyond
it
stress.
can.
And I've been stressed before.
Yeah, it can.
I even got high blood pressure because I'm
Oh my
stressing.
God, you're too young for that. But that's a good point. Well, you know what? Hopefully, this will help your blood pressure go down, and hopefully we can reverse it. I was going to ask you if you had a closing message that you had for President Biden and all the senators and the representatives. You are in Memphis, Tennessee, so your senators are Senator Marsha Blackburn and Senator Rand Paul. But I think you just gave a great closing message. But if there's anything else that you want to add to the politicians in Washington, D.C., just being a young mom with 4 kids, what would you like to say about this money that you didn't already say? But if there's anything else you wanted to add to that message, go right ahead.
I would like to say, keep it going. Because a lot of people, like I said, don't have it. We could work till our fingers bleed, but we still won't have it. Raise the money, raise our income, raise like our wages in order for us to afford these things.
So she's saying y'all need to raise that minimum wage to at least $15 an hour.
And also think about the families, think about the people. I understand it's 1 billion people in the world. But if you want to change some stuff, think about the people. We here. We here. Just think about us.
Samantha Hill, listen, you did a great job. I don't know if you've ever considered a future in the media, but I think you got a future in the media if you want one. I'm so happy.
It runs in the family.
Yeah, I guess it does. I'm so happy for you and proud. I'm so happy for you and your family and the kids. So tell your oldest son that, he want to break some money. Well, he's a little too young, but maybe he can get him it's the summertime, cut some grass, get a lemonade stand, get a little paper route or something, get his little hustle on. But listen, I'm just happy for you and your family. I'm glad that you're going to be able to sleep a lot better at night, and you won't have to worry about food or rent or gas now. That money's going to make a huge difference. So thank you again. You and the kids have a great weekend. I don't know if you guys are fans of LeBron or fans of Space Jam. You guys plan to check out that new Space Jam movie that came out today?
Oh, yeah. We were about to watch it whenever it hit the Fire Stick.
Oh, well, it's there now. It's at the Fire Stick at the movie theater. It's on HBO Plus, and this is not a paid endorsement, but HBO, you all want to be a sponsor on the show, y'all can just holler at the brother. We can talk about, make that business happen. So Samantha Hill, thank you, congratulations. Say hi to the kids, and you guys enjoy your weekend, okay?
All right, thank you, Uncle Geno.
All right, you're welcome, sweetie. So that is real. That's, there you go. That's a real story. All right. She represents millions of families. Her family represents millions of families all over America whose lives were changed for the better. Yes, changed for the better because of that child tax care credit. So you need some more information, go to ctc.org. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you. God, most of all, thank you for letting me do the Geno Jones Show. I come to you live. I come to you Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central Time, 3:30 out on the West Coast. Like, share, and subscribe to the Geno Jones Show and the Geno Jones channel right here on YouTube. If you'd like to advertise like we were just talking about, all right, my friends at Warner and HBO, you want to advertise, you'd like to be a sponsor, I'd love to have you as a sponsor on the show, all right? If you're looking for the ultimate pitch man, like I said, I am the king, not the king. I am the king of pitch men. So holler at your boy right here. Leave me a message on my YouTube channel or Geno Jones Show at Gmail. That's how you spell Geno Jones. Geno Jones Show at Gmail. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show. You can check Markel Bailey out on Instagram, IG, KLB Cutting Up, KELBECUTTINUP, KLB Cutting Up on Instagram. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. And if you're going to watch it, enjoy Space Jam, a new legacy. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to check it out too sometime this weekend. Just have a great weekend. Be safe. Be happy. Put a smile on your face. Make somebody else smile. In the meantime, until I see you Monday, if you're watching live, you're going to watch it live. Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. In the meantime, go back and binge watch all your back episodes from this week and my previous episodes, my conversation with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, my conversation with Lettucey. Speaking of Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, Their brand new album was released 1 week ago today, Jam and Lewis Volume 1, an album that took 35 years and 35 days to release, but it's here now. The first single was a single. Your guest vocals was by the smooth Kenny Edmonds, a.k.a. Hey Babyface. He don't know nothing about it. The second single is from the incomparable woman with the beautiful angelic voice, Miss Mariah Carey. The second single. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to close the show with that brand new single from the Jam and Lewis Volume 1 album, the new single, guest vocals with Mariah Carey. Have a great weekend once again, everybody. And until Monday, 6:30 p.m., as always, be blessed.
We stood there alone in that silent corridor. Those unspoken words conjured fixation, capturing me. Fell helplessly into bliss, just like falling started to switch. And now springs everything that I miss, someone loved. The more I thought about you, was the less I thought about me. And I lost myself in this dream, someone loved. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart, breaking my heart again. No such thing as lovers and friends. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart, breaking my heart again. You only live to break my heart again. Spun out of control in this faithless world I must own. Angel turned his back, and where wings once were, they were no longer in chains. Helplessly into bliss, just like falling started to swim. And now springs everything that I miss, someone else. The more I thought about you, the less I thought about me. And I lost myself in this dream, someone else. Only someone they. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart. Why you gotta keep going? Not such thing as love was a friend. Breaking my heart, breaking my heart. Only live to break my heart breaking my heart, breaking my heart, breaking my heart again.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.